Let's go! Hawks win 3-0 over the Anaheim Ducks. And that is Marc-Andre Fleury's 70th career NHL shutout. A great team win. Team defense was actually the team's strong suit in this one. So let's talk about the game, shall we? The first period consists of defense, and more defense. No scoring, no nothing really. Nothing worthy of note that I need to mention. Let's go to the second. So about 5 minutes into the period, Gustafsson is in the box. Penalty time is winding down, so there's about 15 seconds left. And a scrum in the front of the net leads to the puck squirting past Fleury. And this was all set up, like as you usually do in power plays. But it looked like they scored. It looked like the Ducks scored here. It would be the first team to score in this game. If not for a little someone named Jacob Galvas, who swipes his stick in there and clears the puck away. Ducks get one more setup. They try to score on the power play. They can't. The Hawks kill the penalty. And it's clear all the way down the ice. Eric Gustafsson just got out the penalty box, and that pass basically cherry picks him. He's able to pick up the puck. He's not in a great position to shoot the puck here, so he kind of grabs it, looks for a passing lane. Little did he know that there was a streaking Brandon Hagel who was moving in. Perfect pass, right to his stick, and just whips it for the goal, and it's 1-0. Brandon Hagel scores the first goal of the game after literally probably about 15 seconds prior, the Ducks almost scoring, and then the Hawks go down and put it in the net to take the lead 1-0. Man, poor Lucas Dostal, the netminder for the Ducks in this one. I mean, what are you supposed to do? Your team fails on a power play. It's cleared down into your own end. The guy who just was penalized comes out the penalty box, grabs the puck. Thankfully, he was a defenseman, but you know what? He's able to find a perfect pass to one of the best players on this team. And, I mean, it's a point-blank shot. He's going to score. He's just going to score. Because that's what good goal scorers do. They score, and they score often. So the Hawks go into the second intermission up 1-0. A few minutes into the third period, Hawks on the power play. They just get it out of their own zone. And on this rush, it's Kane and DeBrincat. They're guarded by defensemen, but it's Kane and DeBrincat. They have great chemistry. Kane and DeBrincat do what Kane and DeBrincat do, score goals. Kane gives it to DeBrincat, who just kind of, skates right up to the net, and it's just a cherry-pick pass right to Kane, who's just open, perfect pass, and there's literally a wide-open net because Dostal isn't seeing it coming, and Dostal doesn't really, and it just goes to the net, and, 2-0. 2-0, that's it. It's 2-0, Hawks. I'm not sure why Dostal is so far out of his net in this play. He was basically at the very end of the crease. Just not a very smart play, especially knowing that, DeBrincat can pass to one of the best players of our generation in Patrick Kane. And, Kane punished him for it. But anyways, the Hawks kill the clock, and with the Ducks' net empty, the Hawks are able to get it clear. DeBrincat gets it over to Kubalik, who just walks right in, kind of just dishes it in. It's 3-0, and the game ends there. The Hawks end up winning 3-0. This was just a really well-performed game by the Hawks. No real major highlights against them. Fleury was on top of it, excited that one play in the second where Galvas saved the day and kept that shutout alive. And who knows, if the Ducks do score that goal, what happens from there. So, that's all speculation. It didn't happen. Galvas was there, made the save, and Hagel scored to make it 1-0. And the Hawks ended up winning in a shutout. But that extends the winning streak to 4, and we head up to Seattle who's on a pretty bad losing streak right now. Now, before that, sounds like this should be an easy win. The last time we took on a team on the road that was like having a terrible losing streak, the Islanders. And, well, Hawks had to go to a shootout to win that game. So, fingers crossed they can get the win in Seattle again. The game against the Edmonton Oilers, that should be the day right after, has been postponed. So the games after this will be a home and home with the Minnesota Wild, our first two games against them of the year. And they're really good. So this would be a big win to get the Hawks up to a 5-game winning streak before it potentially falls apart against Minnesota. Oh, who am I kidding? The Hawks aren't going to beat the Wild twice in 2 days. Even if they do win the first game at home, they're not going to win on the road if they win. So, yeah, they're going to end up having that streak broken. So, hopefully they can get to 5 before it ends. But overall, a really solid team effort and a very nice game against a team who's actually on the rise. The Ducks have been playing very well this year. I thought that, their hot start was actually going to fall off and they'd fall, out of the playoff picture and kind of down into mediocrity, kind of around where we're at this point. But no, it seems like both us and the Ducks have kind of, gone up and down the same way. But it looks like the Ducks are going to be back in the thick of things here. And with this shutout, that's big for the Hawks, get a big win against a team like the Ducks. But anyways, that's going to do it for this one. If you liked it, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And I will see you guys in the next one.